The high school football season is dwindling down. We're here to bring you all the late season highlights and scores you need. Welcome to High School Huddle. I'm Lauren Walsh.
And I'm Frank DeLuca. We're here in week 7, pretty deep into the season, but only one division has a clear leader.
Yeah, Frank, and that's Woodstock, sitting all alone at the top of Division 3. But Divisions 1 and 2 are pretty wide open, with a number of teams with similar records at the top.
And two of those Division 1 teams jockeying for a top spot are Hartford and Mount Mansfield against one another tonight. Hartford 4-2 this year, hosting red hot MMU, 5-1 so far. Senior day for Hartford. The Hurricanes riding 2 straight victories. Cougars haven't lost since week 1. Hartford defense recovers a fumble on the first play of the game, and then they get on the board. Zachary Burek takes it into the end zone, and Hartford goes up 6-0 early, and defense took control of this game. The next MMU possession, Asa Carlton's pass gets tipped, and Reese Thompson comes down with it. A big play from the senior on senior night. Both sides not giving anything all half and less than a minute until halftime. Hurricanes opt to just wind the clock down, run the ball. Nope, Burek has different plans, a huge run, and just like that, he takes Hartford into the red zone. And just 5 seconds on the clock, Cole Jasmine finds the guy, Burek, for a touchdown. 12-zip going into the half. MMU makes this one very close, but Hartford outlasts the Cougars for an 18-14 victory.
Well, another high-stakes D1 game brings us to Middlebury. The Tigers have a tall order tonight, hosting the 4-2 Burlington South Burlington Seawolves. And this one's a defensive battle through a scoreless first quarter, but in the second, Mid is just a few yards out, and Timothy Gettleman fakes a handoff on a QB keeper to tumble in for the first score. Tigers on top 7-0. Now, first play after the kickoff, Seawolves respond. Kai Schmidt takes the handoff and takes off. He charges 75 yards downfield, fights his way into the end zone, but this one called back for holding on the Seawolves.
Hate to see that.
That stings. Still 7-zip Mid. Tigers on offense now. Second quarter, Gettleman's pass intercepted by Nico Strempek. A celebration here, but the Seawolves can't score on the drive. Coming out of halftime, still 7-0 Mid, but the Tigers make a big statement on the opening kickoff. Some deception, a stealthy handoff there, and Simon Fisher fools the Seawolves defense, and he is off to the races. All alone as he sprints in for the touchdown, and Middlebury outlasts the Seawolves 19-14.
And so as we continue with Division 1, we'll bring in the third member of our sports team, Angelique Martinez. She's standing by with our featured game of the night. Angelique?
Thanks, Frank. Continuing with Division 1 football, we have a matchup of Colchester and BFA St. Albans Bob Whites. The Lakers are one of the best teams in the division, and on the other hand, the Bob Whites are looking for a win after losing their last 3 games straight. The Colchester Lakers take a trip to visit the BFA St. Albans Bob Whites tonight for a Friday night showdown. BFA is still looking for their first home win of the season in Week 7. The Bob Whites get on the board first tonight. Quarterback Nate Laughlin fakes the ball and runs it directly into the end zone. Bob White's up 7-0 in the first. The Lakers strike back. QB Louis Powell gets the ball, passes to Bailey Olson, who catches the ball in the end zone right in front of me. Scores 7-7 in the first. Now we jump to the third quarter. BFA's Laughlin hands off to Adam Forbes, and he sneaks to the corner and scores a touchdown. Bob White's lead 13-7 with a minute left in the third. That's not it for BFA. Laughlin hands off to Cooper Coffey, and he scores the final touchdown of the night. BFA defeats Colchester 20-13. The Bob Whites had a huge win over one of the best in their division. Next week, they take a trip to Brattleboro, who has only won 1 game this season. Things are looking up for BFA. Lauren and Frank, back to you.
Thanks, Angelique. Meanwhile, it's a special night at Burlington High School, not for the Seahorses, but for CVU. They're the home team tonight, celebrating senior night and celebrating the life of Paul Hepner, a CVU student who passed away unexpectedly earlier this week. So the Redhawks certainly hoping for a strong start, but that doesn't come easy against the reigning D1 champs, St. Johnsbury. First quarter, Jake Cady throws a short ball, and that's fellow senior Renwick Smith running it in for the first touchdown, putting St. J up 6-0. Still in the first, another short pass. Cady finds Smith again, and he easily takes the ball downfield for his second TD of the night. Hilltoppers lead 14-0. Early in the second, tell me if you've heard this before, Jake Cady rolls out and finds Renwick Smith for the hat trick touchdown. His third of the night puts St. J up 24-0. The Hilltoppers take the win 42-0.
And a close one to close out Division I, unlike that St. J game. Brattleboro finally picks up its first win of the season, 10-7 over the Division II Mount Anthony Patriots. And down in Rutland, the Raiders continue to roll, picking up a fourth straight win with tonight's 61-8 final over Essex.
Well, that does it for Division I, but on the other side of the break, we have an intra-division matchup and a D2 thriller between two strong teams.
Yeah, Lauren, Fairhaven and Bellows Falls clash in Division II, and we'll also have New York highlights after the break.